Hello there. Well, sat here having a brew at the allotment. I've been doing a bit more weeding, and it's a mundane job, and your thoughts travel through your head like they do. And it doesn't help when my pal Dennis came along, and the first words out of his mouth is name calling the government. He's on about his winter fuel payment. They've took it off him, like they took everybody else's. Of pensionable age, apart from pensioners that are on pension credits or what have you. And he's totally wrong. Especially both 2TK and Angela Rayner were there accusing at the time the Tories of thinking about taking the winter fuel payments off pensioners. And how disgusting that is. But now they've done it. Or up to now they're doing it. There's a vote in the House of Commons next week to see if it should be taken off them and off me and the likes of me. Now, I'm not justifying my pension. I retired and I was glad to retire. I'd had enough. At 66, I just had enough. I've hopefully got 10 good years in me. And with them 10 good years, I'd like to do my things instead of getting up at 6, 5s in the mornings in all weathers and coming home at 6, 7, 8 o'clock at nights to repeat for 5, 6, sometimes 7 days a week. Like a lot of people, you're sick of it. So retirement, lovely. Put me out of grass. Just leave me in the field. I'm happy. This is the face of happiness. I'm happy. But no, you can't do that. And of course there's people in this country that actually begrudge me and others getting a pension. You know, which I might hasten to add is less than half the minimum wage of a bloke that does 35 hours a week. So I just want my money that I've paid in back. Don't give me a pension, don't give me nothing, just leave me alone. But they won't do that, will they? Yeah. So I'm £3, 300 quid a year, instantly worse off. Well, I'm pleased about that in a way, because I never voted for them. I knew what a shower they were. They're like the others, total, gross, incompetent, inept, and somewhat, somewhere, corrupt. I'd like to mention the fact that our taxpayers, and we're all taxpayers, no matter which way you look at it. You know, I'll put a bit of petrol in the car. I've been taxed. And so on and so forth. Like everybody else. They're spending billions and billions on solar panels and wind farms. where electricity is being charged at record high prices. We pay more than anyone else for gas and electric. Now, with that said, people are making millions, if not billions of pounds profit. All right, okay, that's all right now. That's okay. Then, of course, we have the net zero charges. Well, that's gonna get a wind farm or a wind turbine made elsewhere, and they'll buy it, and this company's rubbing their hands, thank you very much, we've just put them up by 5%. That's all right. And this will save no money whatsoever. And for the carbon, it saved the planet, because we're talking carbon. Well, you will start getting our money back after 25 years. You see, it produces carbon to make, and that lasts for about 25 years. It's about the lifespan of the actual turbine, if you're lucky. And then, of course, it has to be buried, dismantled, put somewhere in the sea, in the ground, what have you, but it has to be put somewhere, and another one is being made to replace it. Largest wind farm in Europe's in Scotland, and they chopped 15.5 million trees down. They're going to replant them somewhere else, so honest. But the entire joke of it all doesn't make sense, and it doesn't add up. Sums don't add up. We've had to borrow money, apparently, to pay for the interest on the money we've already borrowed. Now, can you imagine that? You've got yourself maxed up to the credit cards and everything else, and when it comes to paying the bill, you borrow money to pay it, but you're only paying the interest. You still owe the money. Now, what sort of cock-up is that? And frankly, it's deliberate. And everything this government, the previous government, has done hasn't been incompetence. It's been deliberate. And it's scary where we are now going to go. It worries me to the extent that I'm thinking about my kids and my grandkids, because I don't give a toss about me. I'll be all right, Jack. You know? But if there's one thing for certain, I ain't going to live on my knees, no matter what they do.